Hey guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, March 16th. It is 1:50 p.m. and I think I'm done for the day. I'm still keeping an eye on the markets, but it is not the right environment to be opening any sort of trades, whether long or short. Um, it is options expiration week, which means that traditionally the markets are choppier than usual, and surely enough, they are pure chop today, right? So, you know, word of word of advice: if it's not super clear, don't take it. That applies always, but even more so this week. Okay, so what did I do today? First of all, TLRY, I still haven't closed it. The stock is taking a hit. Um, it's down like 10%, and my options, which I got about here, are also down. However, I went in with half size, half position, so my size is actually pretty small, and I have no problem letting this ride. I still think it's gonna pop, and if anything, I'm just looking for an entry to add to this. Now, it's one thing to add to a losing position, that's very bad. It's another thing to scale in, and that is what I'm doing here. I went in pretty small, and you know, if if this play does not give me another entry and my current contract goes to zero, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but it's not gonna break me, so that's fine. Um, but yeah, I'm just waiting for an entry, whether that is today or in the next few days, we shall see. The markets, like I said, are not doing good today, and this one is taking a hit. However, if you look at the daily, it has retraced all the way, all that it gave yesterday, it retraced. But that's where it stopped. That's where it stopped. And there are good news, there are positive news. So I do think that this can still go up. To where? Well, like I was saying yesterday, maybe like, maybe like the 3460s or so. But if we break that, look, there's so much like to the upside, right? That's why I think this one in particular is worth the risk. And also, again, because my position right now is not too big, so I'm okay. The other trade that I had, AMD, I was hoping for a lot more. Granted, yesterday this trade didn't do much, but after hours it worked really well, and today it looked like it wanted to perform really well, but we the market opened, we retraced, we claimed that, we broke the pre-market high, and we set a high of the day. Great, great, very good. Now I didn't feel the need to let go because again, this like my TLRY options, these are expiring on April 1st, so I had enough time to let this play out. Then we retested the high of the day, the pre-market high, and we went back up, which is pretty much my pattern, right? Breakout, retest, continuation. However, we hit the day high, we went down. We hit the day high, we hit it again, we hit it again, and by now I let go at like 9, sorry, 1 second, 11:09 with 50 some seconds. When I was letting go, this wasn't at the bottom of this candle, but it was red. And yes, VWAP was here, but you know what? The markets were starting to feel very heavy, very choppy, so I didn't wanna risk it, and I ended up taking a small gain. It was like 9%, something like that. Hold on. Yeah, I got out at 11:09 with 54 seconds, and I got an 8.95% gain, which is not, spectacular, nothing to write home about, but this was not, I mean, this trade was looking great, but the markets killed it. The choppiness of the market made sure that this couldn't follow through or couldn't push through this level. So I got out here to be safe. I did not want to take a floating gain and turn it into a loss. I did not want that to happen, so I took it. It had one more push in it, but like you see, nothing, it didn't happen, it didn't succeed, and from there on it just fell, right? So I'm very happy with this exit. And I'm not going to forget about AMD. I'm just going to, because again, I do think that it might still go. I have more faith on TLRY, but I'm not taking my eyes off AMD. However, I want the market environment to be more helpful, right, before I open this trade again. And when the market does play nice, I will not just jump in. I will go ahead and wait for my pattern, right? No pattern, no trade. Okay, and now let's talk about this pie. Let's go to the daily first. Okay, so we gapped up slightly. Right, we gapped up slightly, but we didn't really have anywhere to go. We just went down. As you can see on the intraday chart. And yeah, here we go. We gapped up a little bit. We tried to trend up, but we didn't. And as soon as we broke VWAP to the downside, that's it. Like, we have been going, down ever since. And now we're actually red. Okay, red for the day. For actually, we're right there. We are where we closed yesterday. The Qs, the Nasdaq. Remember I said I wanted to break this resistance yesterday? Well, we did. We broke it. We gapped up. We gapped up and then we hit this resistance, which is what I wanted to break before I would think that the Nasdaq is out of its current long, bigger picture downtrend. Okay? Right now we are not really, this could be an uptrend, but I mean, it's still, if you ask me, it's not a strong uptrend. I'm still, very concerned with this level, because ever since we got these highs, we have been, setting lower lows. Then this was still a lower low, but a higher high. This was a higher, sorry, this was a higher, lower low, but a higher high. There you go. This was a higher high. So yes, there is an uptrend in place, but still, I really want to break this level. I really want to break this level before I trust this uptrend. And finally, the Dow. Well, the Dow is having a red day. Nothing too scary, but I mean, yeah, it has to it has to rest, right? It has to to catch its breath every now and then. But as you can see, that it's below the VWAP. For as long as it's below the VWAP, and definitely red on the day, I don't think it's time to open any longs, right? Yeah, so that's about it. It is 2 p.m. now. like I said, I might keep my eye on the market, but I don't think I'm gonna be opening any trades. And if I do, I want to keep in mind that, well, if I do, first of all, the indexes need to fix themselves, and the Qs, I mean, we are green, but if I want to open a long, this has to be above VWAP, otherwise I don't want to play. The SPY, where's the SPY? There we go. We are red for the day, and I mean, red for the day, below VWAP, maybe we could open a short, but not in this environment. I mean, yeah, I don't trust shorts either, because, you know, people can be very excited about the market with the stimulus and, you know, how bullish we have been within the last few months and all of that. So yeah, I mean, it's just, honestly, it's a no trade day for me, really. Just keep an eye on TLRY, see if it gives me a chance to go in, and if it doesn't, just no trade, period. Okay, alright guys, if you do trade, be very careful. I would suggest you trade with a, you know, smaller than usual position or size, and yeah, but if you don't see it, if it's not crystal clear, just don't take it. Alright, have a good one. Cheers, bye.